Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. Coming to Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot card deck for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards from the Angel Tarot card deck, read the base of the pack, and I'll also choose 3 from the Destiny pack as well and read the base of the Destiny pack for an extra messages for this week as we're starting the week. I've also done a weekly forecast and I've pinned that at the top of Gateway to Angels if you want to take a look at that. And so I'm asking now for a message for the collective, for a general reading for our highest and greatest good. And we are now just moving in to the Lion's Gate. So the Lion's Gate is when Sirius the Sun starts to move in position behind our Sun. And Sirius is about 26 times larger than our Sun, so it's very powerful. So the Sun from Sirius shines onto our Sun, so all that divine wisdom, the light code, everything that we need at this time for our ascension is shining onto our Sun, and then enters Earth in the light particles that you can see in the light, and all the light particles, all the downloads that we need at this time. The spiritual Sun helps nourish our spiritual body. It brings through everything that we require for our spiritual body. Our physical Sun is it feeds our physical life. It feeds the planet. It brings light to the planet, upliftment to the planet. Without the Sun, none of us would be here. So the spiritual Sun and our physical Sun are merging together, and this is like the physical body and our spiritual body coming together. This light is one of transfiguration, so as it comes in, it's going to be transmuting anything that is not serving us anymore and anything that we don't need for the next leg of our journey. So things are going to start shifting, and then when this light comes in, it activates our Kundalini. It fills our body with light and activates the Kundalini. So the Kundalini starts to travel through the chakra system. Our heart center is being activated, so our higher heart and our heart chakra come together in unconditional love. So as this balances, it balances our crown, our left side of our brain, right side of our brain, which activates our pineal gland and opens up our third eye. So lots going on during this time to aid our spiritual growth and to let go now. And we could be going, there's a lot of purging going on, cosmic purging from past lives, and so our ascension symptoms could be pretty high at this time. So if you're going through any ascension symptoms, rest, because our body is working hard at this time. If we are going through any kind of symptoms that are causing discomfort, or we're feeling tired, rest. If you do feel concerned, seek medical advice. But during this time, we are going to be maybe purging a little bit. So I'm asking the angels for a message to help guide us through this time, this wonderful time. And Sirius, as it travels behind the Sun, it comes into alignment with the large pyramid in Egypt. So it shines directly above the pyramid. So during this time, do meditation and visualize yourself sat in the pyramid, bringing this light through and into our chakras and allowing it to fill with light and lifting our chakras up into a higher dimension, filling with that heavenly light. Our ancient Sirius Sun as the gateway to heaven, and that's where our angels reside and the ascended masters and our loved ones. So we've got direct connection now with all that heavenly all those heavenly beings, and the angels reside in our heart. So as our heart is being activated and opening, we are communicating with our guides and communicating with our angels so clearly. The sun is our solar plexus. Chakra is connected to the sun, the solar plexus, so there could be some heat there. So if you're suffering from acid reflux or any heartburn or anything like that, realize there's something going on there. Drink lots of water, eat foods that are not going to aggravate our digestive system at this time, just something nice and basic that is easy digestible while we're going through this. And our body is working hard to take in this light, so don't be hard on yourself. Rest, and really resting is the most productive thing we can do when we're intaking this divine intelligence, when we're intaking this light. It's one of Leo is moving now. We're in the sun sign of Leo. Very, very powerful time for manifesting. So the angels remind us to really focus on what it is we want to manifest, because whatever we're going to focus on at this time is going to magnify. Focus on, no matter what is going on out there, don't take your mind, don't take your attention away from your vision. And no matter if you get that monkey mind that starts to chatter, breathe it back, because we have something like 60,000, 70,000 thoughts a day, and really listen how many of them are positive and life-giving. And if they're not, start to thinking positive statements and realizing that these thoughts are blocking this energy coming in. They're blocking my manifestations. They are stopping my wishes being fulfilled. And bring yourself back into peace, allowing the Kundalini to work its magic and come up through the chakras, looking back at the last 10 years of how far we've come, looking at where things might have not been as good as what we expected, but now we know we don't put expectations on anyone or anything. So we have learned that lesson and realized that everything that we go through is for our soul growth. There are no mistakes. There's learning, but there are no mistakes. And from that learning, we actually become teachers so that we can guide others through what we have had to learn. So I'm asking the angels now for a message, and so we're moving through this. The sun is moving behind our sun, so direct connection with Sirius. So the Sirians are very high ascended light beings, so and as our soul family. And if you want to connect with them before you go to sleep at night, ask them to connect with you in your dream state, in your dream time, and set that intention. And then keep a pen and pad and write down any messages or anything that you may dream of, and know that they will only come through with love. They are miraculous healers. They come with compassion for us and our planet, and are here to assist us through this ascension. So we've all had lifetimes on Sirius. We have light family, we have soul family there, and as we make that intention and set that intention, then we bring that connection in through the heart, and we create that connection, that channel for the Sirians to come through our dream state, through our meditations. And also looking up at the sun, not with your eyes open. Close your eyes and take your eyes up into your third eye and just look at the sun, and you may see images and a kaleidoscope of colour, faces coming through, and know that nothing is here to hurt you. Don't get fearful about anything. This is very spiritual and holy time. It's one of initiation to this light. So be the gatekeeper of your own energy, being aware of what you're taking in and what you're letting go of, what you're projecting out, being that gatekeeper and listening to our thoughts and thinking in positive statements. And if we're attaching to anything out there, then realize what we're looking at, we're going to magnify. And if it's something that we don't want to grow in our life, just bring it back. And just know that we have 3 weeks of this beautiful energy coming in, this powerful manifesting energy, which is Leo the lion coming. This is the sun sign. And as I speak about Leo the lion, Archangel Ariel steps forward. She's the lioness of God, and she is here to give us the courage and help us to manifest during this time, powerful time for manifesting. So call on Archangel Ariel to help you if you're feeling being drawn, if that monkey mind starts to chatter and starts to talk away about old things that sometimes we don't realize we've slipped into a negative thought pattern, but it's just being that extra aware at this time. And call Archangel Ariel in to help you to refocus, give you that strength and that courage. She's the lioness. We've got Leo the masculine and the lioness coming together. Powerful energy when we keep it focused. So I will do a reading and I will connect during this process and do a reading each day until the Lionsgate finishes. I'll do the reading on the Lionsgate and ask the angels to please make us aware of anything that will help us to really stay focused and in alignment with this energy. So I'm asking now for any messages for the collective, for our highest and greatest good. So there we have 1, 2 and 3. There we go. The first card is the 6 of Earth, gifts of money. So this is a new career, better things coming in, debts being paid. This is a beautiful time now of taking in gifts, however they come, whether they are compliments or gifts of money, and this is about paying off our debts as well. So karma debt, as we pay off our karma debt, we become more prosperous. The things coming into balance now. So staying in that balance, giving and receiving, making sure we're not resisting giving anybody some compliment or gratitude, that we are in this balance of giving and receiving, and that helps the flow. And when we move past any resistance, it shifts through that veil, that membrane that we create through false beliefs and old emotions. This is just let it all go now as we give and receive in perfect aligned way. And this is now monetary help coming in, and the earth cards are all about our physical as well, so feeling better, feeling more balanced. And the 6 is about our material needs being met. So beautiful card, helping us to stay focused. And then we have Archangel Ariel. There's the confirmation, the lioness, bringing us strength, and that inner strength, and asking us to stay away from harsh energies, not to get involved in any drama. And when we don't get involved in drama, it's not that we don't like people, it's just that we don't entangle ourselves in that harsh energy anymore. We just rise above it, and if it does start to affect us anywhere inside, we go within And as we let go of the disharmony, we come into alignment with strength and courage. And it's easy for us to walk our authentic path without trying to fit in, without trying to make people see the truth of who we are, or wanting people to appreciate us. We just walk our own path. This gives us the strength and brings us into alignment. So this is confirmation that Archangel Ariel is helping us with these manifestations as well. Get out into nature. She is the archangel over the elementals, and she is, when we go outside and taking this energy in from outside, it's organic outside. So when we sit and we look up into the sun, close our eyes, look into our third eye and draw that energy in through our third eye, activating our pineal gland and just becoming one with all the nature, becoming one with the trees, the flowers and everything, the little creatures around us, just becoming one and absorbing this light. And this is one of forgiveness and compassion. So letting go now. We don't hold on to anything, because if we hold on to something, it's like holding on to something that there is no, it's like holding on to old clothes that we can't fit in. It's pointless. Just let them go. Just let anything go that is not of harmony. And then we have the Empress, Archangel Gabriel, and from this, you know, we have this now coming in, this balance coming in. Archangel Ariel helping us with our manifestations, giving us the strength to walk our path. And this brings us into abundance. And these ideas that come in from the Syrians, that are like little golden nuggets, epiphanies of beautiful things, ideas that create divine abundance in our life. And look at that, she's so connected, that stream of higher consciousness coming in through a crown. And this is what this is bringing in. She's holding that baby, she's holding that new beginning, whether it is fertility, whether it is something new coming into our lives, a new opportunity that we're going to nurture and allow to grow. And there she is, surrounded with nature, just as the message came through. And this is Archangel Gabriel's strength is number 11, and that is the gateway. The number 11 is a master number and a gateway. So this energy coming through, Archangel Ariel coming through now with that strength and courage, and the Empress, Archangel Gabriel, who is nurturing and helping us to nurture our inner child and release any past life trauma or whatever's gone on that is not, we've took the wisdom from it now. We don't need to take it on into our next path. We don't need to take it on our next leg of our path. We can let it go now. And that's number 3, which is the 2 and 1 is create. It creates 3, so it's a number of creation, number of the ascended masters coming in to help us, and these heavenly beings coming to help us. So there we have. And then the base of the pack is 10 of fire, time to let go. If you're feeling tired, there's a lot going on here. We've got 2 major arcana cards here. This is a minor, reminding us not to overthink anything, not to take on other people's problems, to start saying no in a very kind way. We can do that and still be kind, but this is reminding us to rest, because this energy that's coming in, our bodies are going to be working hard. So the 10 of fire is, don't take on too much work, and if you do feel tired, Don't start berating yourself that you've got so much to do and so little time to do it. Let go and rest. Everything can wait until we are back into that energized place, and when we've let go of this, we will be more energized and get through more work than we did before. So for this time, remembering, don't overburden yourself, really being that gatekeeper of your energy and only taking on what you can cope with, and not saying yeah when you're actually meaning no. Just say no and let it go. And work on yourself. If there's any guilt there, just take a deep breath and let that go, and call in Archangel Gabriel to help nurture anything within from childhood of disappointments, and Archangel Ariel to give you the strength to say no in the most beautiful and gentle way. So this is a card of taking on too much. Don't take on anything else during this time. This is a time, these 3 weeks period out of the year is our time to really focus on ourselves, because when we focus on ourselves, we actually bring everybody else, it heals our reality. So even though we're focusing on ourselves, it benefits everybody around us as well. So we have 6, 17, 20, 33. So Ascended Masters, we've got all that heavenly help. This is the physical thing. The head thinking it should be doing more, doesn't want to let people down, or stresses because all this work's come in. And when we just say, we just do what we can, prioritise, but prioritise ourselves first, making sure that we rest, making sure that we're drinking enough water, because if we're not drinking enough water, this is how we're going to feel. And then, so I'll come to the Destiny pack now, and I'm asking the spirit of the Destiny pack to please bring through any messages that we need to know for the highest, greatest good of the collective. So I'll choose 3 cards. So we have 1, 2, 3. So underneath the 6, we have the Sun. This is exactly what we're talking about, the spiritual sun. Just focusing on that beautiful energy coming in and staying in alignment with it and letting it do its work. There's nothing hard about it. Just rest and let it, and let this light do exactly. It's a divine intelligence. We don't have to tell. This mind doesn't come close. It will never understand this energy that we're taking in at this time. So empty your mind, allow this light to come in, this spiritual sun, balancing our karma, bringing in that beautiful divine abundance. And underneath the Strength card, we have the Bear. Look at that protection, that strength and protection there. So the Bear is powerful protection. So we have everything. We have this heavenly protection. We can stand in our own light. The universe will adjust to what we are focusing on it, and what we are coming into alignment with. And then under the Empress, we have the Tree of Life. So roots deep, deep down, nurturing our roots, going back into our childhood and whatever. And it's not to over process, it's just happening. It will happen. We don't have to go and look for things. We just have to sit in peace and absorb this light, and this divine light will do the work. It will lift us. It will surround us in its comfort and its healing. And we are sending our roots deep, deep down, nurturing those roots, sending them down, and those branches reaching up into heaven, the tree of life, beautiful prosperity coming into our lives. And then the base of the pack to do with the 10. So the 10 of fire was at the base, and the card of destiny is there saying trust. The spirit guides have got all, spirit guides are guiding us and are looking after us, and we're exactly where we're meant to be. We're not, if we're not doing something, it's because we're not in the right alignment to do it. And stop berating. Just trust. This is a card of destiny, a card of trust. So let go of any burdens now and focus on the trust there. We're on our right path. Everything is working out beautifully. Enjoy this energy. And thank you for listening. Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you.